Well, I spent a good part of the morning working on Cinderella today, and it's coming along real nice. There's some cool things happening here. You know, for example, I've got the turn signals working. I'll put them on so you can see them. They're really slow, and I notice if I pull the bulb out of one of them, they speed up, which tells me that these flashers work by heat and by the amount of power that runs through them. Another interesting thing I noticed is that when I put the brake lights on, the turn signals stop, which increases the amount of electricity that's being pulled by the ground. You know, I don't really understand it all, but what I'm going to do is just order a new flasher. I'll go ahead and put a new flasher in this thing. I went ahead and pulled the flasher out of the ugly stepsister, but it didn't work at all, so which didn't surprise me too much, but you know, I thought it was worth a try. I also got the brake lights working, but the sending unit doesn't work. And what I mean by that, this car has a sending unit that's on the master cylinder, and if I manually connect the two wires together, my brake lights come on, which tells me that all the wiring is good, the lights are good, so that's all good to the back here. The other thing I did was I took this off the carburetor. This is a I don't know what it is. I think of it as an idle sensor, but I haven't been able to find one of these for sale anywhere. And it screws into the side of the carburetor. It has a needle valve inside of it and a hot wire here. And according to the manual that I was reading here, the Volkswagen Guide for the Complete Idiot, all this is a shut-off switch, a manual electronic shut-off switch to the carburetor. So I took it out. I screwed a bolt into the side of the carburetor. I reset the choke and the idle, and runs pretty good. It does puff because it has an exhaust leak on the front left cylinder, which I think is number, I don't remember now, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe number 4. And I checked that, and it has a bolt broke off on the exhaust. And I can show you on this other engine exactly what I'm talking about. Of course, it's the opposite side of the engine, but the exhaust bolt in back here, one of these bolts are broke off, which means in order to fix this, I'm probably going to want to have to pull the engine out. What I thought I would do is the muffler itself on the other engine is not in bad shape, so what I thought I'd do is go ahead and order me a gasket and try to slip a gasket up in there and put the one bolt in it, see if that'll kind of do until I get ready to pull the motor out of it. I don't really want to pull the motor out of it right now because Trish is having a lot of fun driving it, and you know, even though it does puff a little bit, it's running on all the cylinders and runs pretty good. And so what if it's a little puffy? You know, people just have to live with it. I didn't get the headlights, tail lights, or windshield wipers or horn working today, but we're going to go drive it. Trish wanted to, and she hasn't been anywhere except over to the car show, which is about a block away. So we're going to go pick up her car, so I thought I'd get it going and we could go for a ride.